What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I will be reviewing a new show called Tiamowry, then My Next Act. And this episode is Tia 2.0. I don't know how many of y'all seen this episode, but it was really good. Some people have a problem with Tia coming back on TV. I don't know why. But I truly enjoyed this first episode. How did you feel about it? So on this episode, you have Tia coming back to TV. And she says she's about to get her daughter ready. Tia is all grown up. She has always been with somebody. She was a twin all her life and always with her sister. And she has been in a 22-year relationship. Now, this show is about being dependent and finding her own self on her own journey. A lot of people had an issue with her saying that, she was not close with her sister. Yes, that is correct. Tia has said that on her show. And at the end of the day, these are twins who are two adults. They have got their own family going on. Of course, they're not going to be close like they used to. But Tia knows she could always call her sister. That's her flesh and blood. I believe Tamara will always pick up for her sister no matter how busy she is. I am not a twin, so I don't know how it works. But I feel like one twin is going to always be a little bit more toxic than the other. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, I believe Tia loved her sister so much that's why she did not want her on the show. Because they already did a TV show before. And it kind of brought a wedge between their relationship as sisters. And this show is not really about her and her sister. It's really about her, Tia, coming into her independence and her own. And I think it's okay with somebody finding themselves and getting to know them better. At the end of the day, you have Tia getting her daughter Cairo ready to take her to her dad Corey. And at the end of the day, Cairo is so beautiful. She is so cute. And to me, when she talks, she sounds like Matilda. Oh my God. Her voice is so cute. So Tia's about to take her daughter to Corey's house. And Cairo is the cutest and sweetest little girl you ever seen. Because she puts out a worry doll for her mom. I was like, oh my God, that melted my heart. I swear, that melted my heart. And she tells Tia to make a wish so her worries could go away. I was like, oh my God. Cairo is so smart and she is so aware of people's feelings. Oh my God. I'm like, Cairo is TV gold. At the end of the day, I don't know if Tia is going to get Cairo into acting, because I think Cairo has something there. Well, she's getting her daughter ready. She explains that her son Creed do not want to be on TV. And I like that. I said Tia is a good mom, okay? I don't care what nobody says. She's a good mom. And she respects her son's wishes of not bringing him on TV because he do not want to be filmed. And he's 13. I like, at this point, Creed is at a teenage age. You know, he want to do his own thing. I don't think he want to be stuck with his mom. He probably want to hang out with his friends. And that is okay. And I like how she respects her son's wishes and she's not forcing him to do a film just for money. That is awesome. So as she is taking her daughter Cairo to see her father Corey, Cairo says she loves her dad. I know she loves her dad, and I know Corey loves his kids. First of all, I have no beef with Corey. Everybody was talking bad about Corey. I do not have no problems with Corey because we already know Tia has divorced Corey. She never gave an explanation why she divorced him. Because in my opinion, Tia always spoke highly of him. So yes, it was a surprise to the supporters of Tia that she divorced him because she always spoke highly. And I noticed a lot of women that speak highly about their men, it comes out later something was wrong in the marriage. I don't know, and I don't want to be that girl that speaks highly of my husband and it's not right. That's just my opinion. So as she drops Cairo off, she calls one of her friends because she feel like she's alone. She don't want to be alone. So her friend Natasha actually meets up with her and she explains about the rival video, about her meeting Corey on the red carpet and how she felt awkward about it and how people was blowing it out of proportion. And I said her friend Natasha hit the head on the nail that are you staying out of the comments, Tia? Because you were in the comments commenting about things about men and finances, and you let the door open to people to think that's why you divorced Corey, because he wasn't providing financially for his family. I think Tia needs to take accountability for that, because you were in the comments a lot liking posts. Not saying that Tia cannot do that because she's human, why she can't like comments, but at the end of the day, you kind of let for people to assume a lot of things on why. And I have no issue with Corey because Corey said he never cheated, and I believe him. So I feel like Tia did what any man would do in a relationship. Men do this all the time. One day they wake up and they want to divorce their wife. Sometimes one spouse falls out of love with the other spouse. And that's just my opinion. And I think it's okay for Tia to one day and wake up and fall out of love with her husband. Especially if she's not happy in a marriage. A lot of men are not happy and they divorce their wives for no reason sometimes. And I don't understand why people is holding Tia to the fire because she just one day woke up and want to divorce her husband. Because men do this all the time. So when a woman do it, it's a problem. But when a man do it, it's okay. I don't think so. And that's what she talks about. She talks about I'm not having a choice. She said, people think that that's all a woman is made of, is to take care of the man and birth children. And I said, I hope that's not what people thinking, okay? I hope that is not what people thinking. When God made a man and a woman, he made a man and a woman for a man not to be alone. So he made a woman to be a man's helper. At the end of the day, I feel like marriages could work more better if both spouses were more kinder to each other. I think Tia was unhappy because Corey wasn't fulfilling his husband's duties. And I don't know if they communicated with each other, but at the end of the day, I believe Corey is a good father, but he wasn't a good husband. I don't know if because he was not helping out enough in the marriage and Tia was taking on all the responsibility, because as a woman in a marriage, that could take a toll on a woman. And I think it could take a toll on a man. I feel like that's why 50-50 is important in a relationship. Everybody should help out when they can and however they can. And if they can't do it, they need to communicate it. Period. That's just my opinion. Instead of doing a writing journal, she's doing a video diary about her feelings. And it's okay. It's okay to let it out on video. So that's called a healing process as well. First of all, Tia has the most amazing best friends I ever seen in my life. So they come over to support her, to make her feel better. And they having girls' night and they are bonding. And to me, Essence gave her the best advice. And she was like, you should not have to act in your marriage. And they says that Essence was also divorced before. So she could tell her by experience. And I think Essence is very kind. And I think she gave her a good advice about transitioning from being married to being divorced. And I just love the bond that they did. They had wine. And they had built a man out of cutouts. I thought that was so freaking hilarious to me. I thought it was fun. It looked like fun. Where Tia would tell her friends how she want her man, like whether he want a tattoo on the leg, how it was built, how much package he should be packing, okay? And I thought the design of the two men was hilarious to me. And Sierra is just funny. She's like, you want me to put more of a bow? Because somebody have a big package does not mean they know how to use that package, okay? So Sierra meets up with her friend, and Sierra wants to do something to make Tia feel better at the end of the day. So she's gonna come up with a healing party. And I thought that was a cool idea. This is my opinion. I love these ideas. Just call me boring. I just like boring things. I love the idea of the healing party. So Sierra makes it happen, and she calls Tia's makeup artist and hairstylist. And they do her hair, they do her makeup, and she known these people forever, like a long time. So Tia is getting ready. Her hair looks beautiful. She has on a nice white romper with white sandals. Looked straight up gorgeous to me. And she comes downstairs and she sees everybody outside. You have Terrell the influence there, and you see all her friends. And she is just shocked and surprised. And I thought they was funny. I thought they was hilarious. And Terrell was freaking funny. But he was like, this is the way he said aesthetics. He said it a different way. I don't remember how he said it, but it was freaking hilarious. And I said, he has good damn skin. Oh my God. Terrell has excellent skin. Skin is flawless. Like, what? But so freaking funny at the same time. So Tia comes down and everybody surprised her. They have food. They have a gift. And they tell her this is a healing party. And her friend gives her a dick in a box. And they blurs it out so you really can't. I like they being a little naughty. So after that, everybody's eating, they talking, they vibing. And then they brings in the healer medium Taz. I said Taz is definitely working overtime because she was on the last season. She was on the last season with the Braxtons. I said, I never heard of her. Is this lady even good? I don't know, because to me, she be giving generic answers about the spiritual thing. But Tia try to confirm that, it was a person on one side of the family that did pass away, basically confirming what she was saying was true. But at the end of the day, I feel like Taz is not really speaking to the dead. That's just my opinion. I want to know how many of y'all people think that Taz is authentic, because I don't get authenticity. I don't get authentic from her. I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe she could be, but she haven't done enough for me to think she really talks or she is tapping into the other side of the world, of the realm of speaking to people on the other side that died. That's just my opinion. I don't know. She could be true. She could be real. I don't know. And she gifted her a statue. And Taz said that she will meet somebody and have another child or something like that. It could be a spiritual meaning of that. Oh, and while Tia was getting her hair done, she got an alert about a man about the internet gossiping about a man possibly could be her boyfriend, and it was her manager. And she said she does do Google alerts for herself. I don't know why Tia does that. I think it's just strange and weird. Maybe you are more obsessed with yourself than anything. Because if you're famous, you shouldn't care what anybody say or think about you or your family. That's just my opinion. Especially if they don't have the proof or what they talking about. Unless they trying to damage your reputation. I guess that's what Google Alert is for. But I think Tia is bringing more stress onto herself with the Google Alerts. Now, if somebody know you and they sent it to you, then that's something different in my opinion. But to have Google Alerts about every time somebody talk about you is, in my opinion, crazy. So, Taz talks about a loved one feeling guilty about how they passed, and they proud of her, and they're very protective of Tia. And she talks about her grandmother and her being at her wedding. And then her friend Sierra comes down with her wedding dress to burn it. I do not agree about burning wedding dresses. I feel like if you don't want your clothes, donate it to a charity, somebody who cannot afford clothes or a wedding dress. Why are you burning clothes? That is unnecessary. And Tia gets into talking about her wedding, how her dress was custom made by a designer, and they begin to make replicas of it after she had a design. To me, the dress is simple. I'm not into name brand or fashion, so I really don't care. I grew up poor, so I really don't care about name brand. But at the end of the day, she felt no kind of way about the dress, but she said she was not gonna burn the dress. I don't know what's up with people burning their clothes. I feel like if you committed a crime to clothes, is a reason to burn it, but that dress, somebody can use that for their wedding. Okay? Recycle your clothes so somebody else can use. Stop burning your clothes. Especially you didn't commit a crime in it. Don't make sense. I feel like this show is needed because we need to see another side of Tia without her sister. I know she loves her sister, and this show will show her becoming independent, a woman of her own, and her dating. This is why I believe people should not get married at a young age, because you don't know will you want to be with that person forever. People, I think at a young age, people should date around, not have sex with everybody, but just date. You could date, get to know people, and without having sex. That's just my opinion. And she talks about that. She says she wants somebody that's gonna be on her level. She have multiple businesses, and she do not want somebody stepping to her with the BS. Okay? And she talks about her dating experience, about somebody leaving their grill on the table, something else. So, and Taz actually tells her that she will fall in love again, and she might have 2 more children. So what are your thoughts on this show? You think it's not necessary? I actually liked this episode, and I'm proud of Tia not involving her sister, so it won't draw a wedge between them. She loves her enough not to have her on the show, and this is really about her, Tia, and her journey of after divorce and her becoming her own independent woman and looking for true love that she could be happy in a marriage. Do you really think a woman should be miserable in a marriage? A man wouldn't do it. So at the end of the day, I feel like this divorce broke Corey because he did a Tyler Perry movie, but I don't have no problems with Tia and Corey. I hope both of them find true love. What was your thoughts? Did you like the show? You didn't like the show? Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.